Okay, so I wanted to take a second to talk about the process that's referred to in the field as pilling your dog. When I would work at different places throughout the years, I had some coworkers that would be a little trigger happy with this, and they would lean on it as a first response because they were convinced that it was quicker. A lot of the time, it's not quicker when all is said and done. Pilling a dog refers to when you manually open your dog's jaws, take a medication, stick it in the back of their throat, close their jaws, and get them to swallow the pill. Um, this is a really good way to get bit. So there's a lot of good ways to avoid getting bit, and heeding this advice is one of them. What other logical conclusion can you come to? Like when you pry a dog's jaws open and shove your hand in there, and then close the jaws and keep it close until they swallow the pill, and struggle with them when they don't swallow the pill, readjust, shove it back farther, close it, especially when they're in an enclosed space like a kennel, right? I mean, like, we're playing with fire. So if you're going to do this, then you need to anticipate getting bit, like potentially getting bit. And like if they bite, then how is it their fault? How is it the guardian's fault? But this is the state of the field. So the first thing you want to do is assess whether your dog is a robust eater or not. If your dog is a robust eater and they consistently finish their food, this should be like easy breezy. You also want to check with your veterinarian, like, to see if the medication that you're trying to give the dog can be crushed. As far as like humans go, there's some medications that they're like direct you specifically not to crush it. So see if you can crush it, see if you can remove like the capsule, separate the capsule. If it's a capsule, so it's a tablet, you crush it, potentially. Capsule, you can separate that and then pour the contents in. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take a bowl and we're gonna put a base in it. So like a pate like substance. Don't use cuts, don't use, what's the word I'm looking for? Chunks or cuts. It's not gonna be good for this. Unless you want to manually, smash it down with a fork and turn it into pate, or put it in a food processor. So pate, maybe a little pinch of warm water, just a pinch of warm water. Then you're going to put the powder in there, and then you're going to stir it up. Then you put the kibble in if you use kibble, and then you're going to stir the kibble in real well with that. And you should have pretty good results with that. If you're going to crush your pill and you don't have a mortar and pestle, then like I've found that any canned food item works really well. So like on the countertop or like cutting board or whatever, the weight of like a can that has not been opened, that's like got soup in it or beans or whatever, or like if it is canned dog food, like that works really, really well. Don't use a spoon. Because like on the countertop, when you use a spoon, like you can pop the pill like across the rim, or like whatever like pieces you've broken apart. Don't do it. Don't put a pill directly in the bowl and try to do this either, especially if it's a metallic bowl. Like it'll be, I don't know what the video game, I don't know what the board game is, but it's got that little poppy thing like in the middle. Is that Boggle? I don't know what it is, but like it'll like pop the bowl, like the base of the bowl, and then the pill goes shooting somewhere. So anyway, you can crush it if it is advisable. Rake it all in there, all of it. Make sure you get all of it in there. And then if you get some dust on your hand, like run just a little bit of water like down your hand into the bowl. Okay, that can be your pinch of water, warm water. So anyway, that is an option, potentially. If you've tried certain foods to hide your pill, like so if you use pill pockets, or if you use a slice of cheese, if you use peanut butter, whatever you have tried, if your dog has busted you, and then they've refused the pill, try something else. Try another source, because once that happened one time with somebody, like when I worked with them, depending on what place we're talking about, depending what person we're talking about, they would immediately be like, well, I gotta pill him, okay? And at that point, like the pill is all it's gotten wet, and like it's real chalky, and like it makes the process like even worse. to try to force that down their throat, okay? Um, but my go-to is cream cheese, and they do have something called Neuchâtel cheese. It's French, so the F is silent, but you can find it typically like at the grocery store right next to the cream cheese. If you can't find it at a place like, I don't know, Meijer or something like that, then you can find it at like a Fresh Time, or like a Whole Foods or a Fresh Market, or like I forget the other, Market District or something like that. So check it out. See if you can find that. Neuchâtel. It's Neuf silent. Chatel. Neuchâtel cheese. And I just learned how to pronounce that today because I never know how. It's got 1/3 the fat that cream cheese does. So it's a better option for your dog. My go-to is cream cheese or something similar like to that. Like I don't want to do a super big glob of anything, because if it's too much to handle, and it takes like more than one like licks or laps of the tongue to finish it, then they're gonna like run into the pill a lot of the time. So you don't want to overdo it. You can practice, it's not the same exact thing, but you can practice putting a piece of kibble in the substance that you're using and see if you can get the dog to take it without like chewing, to run a trial on it. So again, like you can like make sure you try other substances. But my go-to cream cheese or Neuchâtel cheese, I have tried it before. And then you could try like a treat buffet, I suppose, is another option. So you could have like a bunch of like higher value treats, or like middle tier value treats in your hand, and then you could have like your pill pocket, or like hot dog, like you could do like a little chunk of hot dog and put the pill in there, and you can see if you can get your dog to just take it without thinking about it too much. But like with the cream cheese or similar, like a lot of the time what I would do is I would just take it and I'd put it on the ground. I would just take it and put it on the ground, I'd walk away. In this context, we're talking about when I would be working in a facility, and the ground being in their kennel, and not when like it had been freshly mopped and there's like residual chemical down or anything like that. I just put it right on the ground, and I walk away, and I'd like kind of keep eyes on them, but not like be like standing in front of them waiting, and bearing down on them, like, and making them like feel suspicious about what's going on. I didn't like present it to them like in my hand. I certainly didn't put it on a spoon. I had a couple people that would present a dog with a spoon with a medication on it. It's just like, that's really odd. Like, sometimes it'll psych them out. I'll be like suspicious of that. So I don't know what that was about. Like, to be honest with you, like, I think it was that the person didn't want them to like lick their hand, like lick their fingers or whatever. So possibly in the wrong field. But hopefully there's some like fresh options in there for you. Like, I don't want this video to go too long. It's already gone 10 minutes, so it's already gone too long. But let me know if you have questions. Let me know if you have any feedback on this. And I'm sure there's like plenty of other like options. But those are just like what's off the top of my dome. But bottom line is, you want to avoid opening your dog's like jaws at any cost.